Firefly Mark 1 from Special Hobbies 1/48 scale. On one side. Okay, in the box we have a nice set of decals. I'm not going to take these out of the packet. I know what they're like. They don't seem to be absolutely thin. I can feel them through the plastic, but I believe they're quite good set of decals in this. And you've got the 4 different options in here as well. So that's good. On the next part we've got the instructions, and in here we have all the sprues, including the resin cast parts here, and a little photo etch sheet here, which we're not going to use because that's for the rockets, and the one I'm doing doesn't have the rockets on. Actually, a lot of them are crossed out where you don't use them, so a few bits of spares here. And quite a thick paper. This is nice glossy paper. Cockpit. It's quite a detailed cockpit as far as I can see. I don't have a profile on this, so I can't say exactly how detailed the cockpit is, but it looks very detailed to me. You've got a decal for the instrument panel and a compass. There's no engine in it either, but we do have the resin cast for the exhausts in here. There is another part in that resin. I'm not sure about the 2 little lugs. I'm not sure where they go, but we'll find them when we're building it. Seems straightforward enough. It's got nice details on the undercarriage as well, and the other piece of cast resin in there is the undercarriage wheel wells to be fitted in there. There's quite a lot of detail. Tail wheel can be put on afterwards. It's great. I like that. I'm always snapping those things off. I've decided to take a lot of them off now and put them back on afterwards. Again, here we've got measurements to put that photo etch detail onto the wings in millimetres from each point, but as I said, we're not going to be using those for this particular model, or I won't be. And I won't be using this either, which is the radar assembly that goes underneath one of the other aircraft. This one is the one I'm going to be doing, which is I can't remember now which one this is. Imperial Ethiopian Air Force one. The other ones, we've got a very dark green and grey camo on it, and the other ones are quite a lot of sky blue with just a grey on top. That's the one with the radar dome on it. I believe this is the one with the rockets on it, which is the Thai Air Force. So the Royal Thai Air Force, sorry. Looks to be interesting build. I'll leave these ones till last. And I'll have a look at the plastic parts and see what they're like. Excuse me a second. Right, the first one I've got here is the fuselage recessed panel lining. Maybe some pin marks to get out of this. I'm not sure what they are. They're all raised, of course they are. And in the cockpit, that centre section probably won't notice that one. There's one just here. That will have to be taken out, and the two in the front won't be noticed. And those are the bulkheads. I don't know whether you'll see these pin marks. They're all above. The pin marks are all above. They can all be sanded off. I don't know whether that's a blessing or a bad thing. We'll have to look at it when we build it. But some nice detail on here. You've got a canvas type patterning on the rudder. That was canvas finished. That seems to be very nice. We've got two identical trees here which we won't be using. These are the radar. Again, recessed detail on it. The rockets look pretty good. Look thin enough, they should be there. We've got two of those. Put those in there for now. Next one we have out are these propeller mounts. The instrument panels on here as well. It's got nice detail on the instrument panel, raised. Both panels, and you've got some side panels as well for the cockpit. Be interested in painting those ones. You've got a couple of wheels here. What's the difference between them? Oh, they're 4-spoked and they're 5-spoked. So I don't know which one we'll be using. Hooks there as well. Landing hook. The gear doors are there. They look well detailed on the inside. That should look nice. This should look a nice model when it's finished. Again, we've got another radar dome here. Not sure why we've got two of them. Seat is a one bucket seat. It's almost off. There it comes off. Nicely moulded in cushion at the back. Pretty plain, but should be okay. I'll put that in a box there. The tail planes. Recessed panel lining. Flat backs. There's no gap in the back. There's just flat surfaces. Hopefully there's a small space left in here. These are a bit hollowed out. Hopefully they look a little bit hollow. So it might take a bit of work to get those together if they're not. The propellers blades. They've got a slight sink mark just near the thickest part of them. I have to sort that out. Got two tops of spinner on here as well, and guns. Everything's looking quite nice at the moment. There's a few odd ends that have worried me a little bit. The panel lines are recessed in the wings, but again they're one of these panel lines that are very, very light. I can hardly feel them. I wish they were a little bit deeper, even if they're over scale. By the time you put paint in them, it brings them back to scale again, if you know what I mean. This is going to have a very, very light coats of paint on it, or else you're going to lose a lot of this panel detail. I can see it just disappearing. Again, pin marks on the inside of the wings, all raised. So, except for that one, that feels no, that's raised as well. So that's the plastic grey parts. There is actually already broken. No, don't need scissors. It's only the tree that's broken. And these look, they're thinner than I usually see, especially in Airfix, but they're still quite a thick screen. Where do I put that? Excuse me a second, I'll just get the instructions here. I want to have a look. Oh, canopy's come off. The rear one. Slightly magnified in the canopy. little bit of distortion, but not much. I don't think you'll actually notice it. The magnification ain't that much in there, so not too bad. What about the front canopies? Oh, a lot of distortion on those, but then again they are curved canopies, multi-curved, and both of them are the same. Yeah, there's quite a bit of distortion in those canopies, but as I said, they are compound curves, so I think you're expecting something like that anyway. And the difference in the canopies, this one's got a narrow window at the top, and this one's got a much wider window with a. We've also got the lights in here. And we've got the wing light glazing on here as well. They look pretty clear. Clear parts, not too bad. Could do better, as my school report used to say. I'll put that out of the way there as well. And the last bag we have here, I'll take these out, and it's the resin parts. I'm not sure what these are like. They're quite thin in places on the back. Just here and here. It's got an arrow saying that's forward. These should come off no trouble at all. It's very thin flashing actually. I can pull that off with my hand. That one's a bit thicker that side. And get that cut off and put straight in. There's not much we'll have to do with it. Hopefully the angle's right on it as well. I think it would be. The exhausts, not completely hollow, but the ends do have a hollowness to them. They're not too bad at all. Weld lines on them, good. Not bad at all. And then there's these couple of pieces here which I'm not sure what they are, but they look like vents of some kind or scoops. They're hollowed out in one end. I'm going to have a quick look, if you excuse me a second. Right, they're air vents. Just seen them just here. They go underneath the engine cowling. That solved that little mystery of what they are. I'll put these back in the bag. That is it for the review. It seems to be a very nice kit. A couple of small problems with parts and that. Being on the light side, the detailing on it, I mean the panel lines and the rivets, they're very fine. I think they may be too fine. It's one of those cases where if they'd gone over scale a little bit, it might have been better. But we'll see how it goes when we actually come to build it. So that's the Firefly Mark 1 Special Hobbies 1/48 scale. As I said, I'm doing the Imperial Ethiopian Airways version. This is the box cover, and it should turn out to be an interesting build. So, all in all, I think that is a very good kit. It's made in the Czech Republic. Nothing else I can really say about this. Old kit number is SH48151 if you're looking for the code. There's nothing else on the box side as well. I'm just having a quick look here. No, nothing else on there. That's it. So, all in all, I think that's a brilliant kit. As I said, I'm going to have to build it. To see exactly what I've let myself in for. Anyway, I'm going to say thanks very much for watching. See you all soon. Bye for now.
Oh, he makes me so tired rambling on like that. I'll go back to sleep.